Hello everyone, Shroomraver here, and today it is Thursday, which means another episode of Themed Thursdays. For those of you who don't know, it's all rather simple. Every Thursday I take another theme team and get a couple of battles with it, and that's basically what it is, because I really like using theme teams. Now, up this week for part 2, we are going into the UU tier with a team based on Batman. Yeah, so let's go over it right now. First up, the eponymous hero, shall we say, Batman himself, Golbat. I am aware that Crobat is in the UU tier, but I wanted to go defensive as opposed to sort of speedy offense. Not that Golbat can't carry out that task, obviously Crobat does it a little bit better. So, got Golbat here with the Eviolite, especially defensive, relatively standard looking spread with Brave Bird, Toxic, Default and Roost. And to back him up, we have his erstwhile butler, Alfred. Yes, I've gone with an Alakazam because of the whole facial hair thing going on. And it's nice to have another goodie in there. See, the others are all bad guys. Anyway, we've got a nice sashed Alakazam with Magic Guard. Very simple for attacks, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball and Focus Blast. It's really hard, is very fast. Nice little addition to the team. Then we have Joker. Look at that grin. Look at that grin. Could it be any other character? Very standard choice Scarf Dharm. Jolly nature. Because with that sheer force it's hitting really fucking hard with Flare Blitz. Earthquake, Rock Slide, U-turn. As I say, very standard stuff. Next up we have Penguin, of course. Empoleon. Who else? Got those leftovers and Defiant. Bit of an interesting spread, chiefly specially offensive. Everything's invested into special offense, with Hydro Pump, Ice Beam and Grass Knot, which is a nice addition. But this Empoleon also sort of works pretty well against Sticky Web if it's still there, because you bring it in, get the speed drop, Defiant ups your attack, and now you can fire off +2 Aqua Jets without worrying about the speed drop. And you know, Empoleon isn't outspeeding much anyway. In that respect, I might actually give it negative speed. What will that do to my... Oh, take it up a nice bit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make that happen. So, there we go. Fifth up, we have Poison Ivy, the Overkill Roserade. Modest Nature Choice Specs. I mean, a Leaf Storm from Modest Nature Choice Specs Roserade hurts so many things. I mean, there's very little that can take a hit from it. It's got Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, and Hidden Power Fire. That nice Technician Hidden Power Fire is essentially a Flamethrower, which is quite nice. And finally we have Bane, yes, Mega-Aggron, something I've wanted to try out since its inception and then just never really did. I've been playing around trying to find the best spread for it. One day I'll use a full attacking one, but it is not this day. We're rocking sort of mixed defences. I mean, you don't need too much investment into the physical defence because it's already monstrous, but I've given it a decent amount. Hitting 575 in defence and much of the rest into special defence and, you know, full course of HP, shall we say. Heavy Slam, Thunder Wave, Stealth Rock and Dragon Tail are the moves of choice. So, that is the team. Let's see how well they do in my least visited tier, UU. Here we go, we've got a battle against Billsy. Good luck and have fun, matey. He has got, he's got a very bulky team with, Jesus, Florges, Goodra, and Umbreon. He's got an Ursaring, which is something. Do we think Scarf Flygon? Perhaps? I don't know. Answers on a postcard. I don't think I have too much to fear by sending in Aggron first. Does look to be a Scarf Flygon. What kind of speed do you hit? 328. Well, we can Mega up and this team is quite Earthquake weak actually now I look at it. Let's get a Dragon Tail off. He does go for the Earthquake. Take it well enough. Get him out with the Dragon Tail. It does good damage actually. And into the Florges. That's nice. Let's get a Heavy Slam off. See how much that'll do. He might just switch straight out. Possibly into the Umbreon. Yeah. Sees that coming a mile away. Okay. Well, I think... Let's see, what do I think? I'm going to get my rocks up. Oh, Billsy, no. No, I don't like you. Would be a fucking confused Ray. No, that's not cool. We don't like that. You all know how I feel about Confuse Ray. Just a waste. I'll go into Joker, see what happens. Foul play. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to happen. Really. Oh, U-turn on out of there. Yeah, he's gonna go into the Florges. That's okay because it means I can go into the Aggron if I so chose. Could just go to Golbat, to be honest. Start toxicking things. It'll make him want to go. It'll pressure him into going for the Heal Bell if he has it. He's going to go into the Umbreon. That's fine. That thing might have Heal Bell itself. If it has Synchronized, it's not going to do anything to good old Batman. Question is, what do I do now? Really? He could always Heal Bell, which I think he may want to do. I see an opportunity. Oh, if that's a Sapsipper Goodra, then Roserade isn't going to have a good time. Oh, this is not ideal, really. This, I need to get rid of that Goodra, and then Roserade can do sort of good things. I'll test the waters with a nice Brave Bird, see how much it's going to do. Oh my god, with the Confuse Ray again? Yeesh. I don't like it. Do not like it. I'll go into Roserade. Sort of have to, really. The Moonlights. Okay. Okay, I see you. I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb. If he brings in the Goodra, then I'll know it's Sapsipper. If he doesn't, then I don't know. We'll have to see. But this will hopefully prove, if he brings in the, I mean, people do that. People see the Roserade line as a leech seeding thing. He does go into the Goodra. That pretty much confirms to me that he is Sapsipper. That does huge damage. He won't be fully invested. This has got to be a 2-hit KO. Yes! Roserade, this is why Specs Roserade is such a monster. It just took out a Goodra, 2-hit KO'd on the special side. Jesus. That was mental. Okay, this guy, what can you do to me, really? Oh, he's Sword Stomp. Oh, that's what he can do. Okay. He might have the close combat. That would be unfortunate. Let's go for a Heavy Slam and see. He has the Earthquake. I live it because I'm a monster. Get the Heavy Slam off. That's nice. He may go for a Facade, predicting the switch into Golbat, so I'm just going to stay in. There you go. Goes for the Facade, predicting the Golbat. He's looking at 229 speed. What do I want to do here? He doesn't outspeed Dom. He just doesn't. So I can U-turn, take it out. Lovely stuff. Now, he does get initiative on me right here. So who do I want to go into is the question. Oh, going to Golbat. Let's do that. Let's do that. What does he bring in? Possibly the either the Umbreon or the Flygon. No, the PZ, of course. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Oh, nothing I have really wants to take 2 hits from a PZ, so I think I'll just Roost just to see what he's going to do. Oh, I outspeed. Hey, that's not bad. Yeah, let's go for a Toxic. Oh, what? 306. Is this a speed tie? How very entertaining. He switches out into the Flygon. That's okay. Now, this thing is looking to be a Scarf Flygon. Many of them are. I'll go for a Brave Bird, see what happens. He locks himself in an Outrage, which doesn't kill because Golbat is a monster. And Golbat takes him out with the Brave Bird. That is good stuff. Down goes Golbat. I'm okay with it. And he just forfeits. No win coming for Billsy there. So yeah, that's the kind of work that these Pokemon can put in. Let's find another battle and see what we can come up against. Right, JDN81. Good luck and have fun. Ah, now he has the Crobat. Interesting. He also has the Umbreon, who could be an issue. Umbreon's one of those ones where I forget if it's physical or special defense. Generally, I think obviously they're both very good. He puts the timer on, whatever. Actually, this team is another relatively bulky looking one. Who does he lead with is the question. Could be that Golbat. Could be the Donphan. I'm going to lead with Aggron. Either way, not too much a Crobat can do to a Mega-Aggron. Outside of Specs Heatwave. He goes for the Donphan. That's mildly unfortunate. Not actually too much of a fan of that. I will Mega up, and I'm actually just going to Dragon Tail him out. Knock off, really. Okay. He's Life Orb Donphan, so fair enough. Into the Crobat, that's good. Let us put the rocks up. I don't think he's going to want to stay in. Really? Everyone going with Confuse Ray these days? I don't like it. I don't like it. Ever since people realised they could run Swag Play on... Yeah, Swagger and Foul Play thing. On Klefki and stuff. And then Swagger got banned and everyone decided, well, let's just use Confuse Ray forever. And it was a problem. But, you know, these things, I guess, happen. Now, Empoleon. What can I really do to an Empoleon? The only thing that really hits it is Dom. And Alakazam, to be honest. I'm just going to Dragon Tail him out. Let's see what he can do to me. Hydro Pump. Oh, that does a fair old amount. Confusion Ends, that's nice. I can rack up some damage on some things. In comes the Chestnut. I'm not too much of a fan of that, but if anyone can do a job against Chestnut, it's Golbat. He might see this coming, go for the Leech Seed. He might go for the Leech Seed anyway. But we'll see. It's the Spiky Shield, my friend. Not what you want to be messing around with when there's a Golbat up in here. He's going to switch out into the Empoleon. That's a good play. Nothing I could have done to it anyway, and the Toxic is of course not going to do anything. It's paralysed, it's a Steel type, it's a losing battle. Now you sir. You see, you could go for the Ice Beam, and that would be bad. I will scout for the Ice Beam by going into Mode Empoleon. That's what I'll do. Oh, it doesn't show whether he's got the Ice Beam or not. Now, why would I go into this? Perhaps I'll have Earthquake, so does he go into the Chestnut? Chestnut would be a good switch anyway. Yeah, Chestnut would be a good switch for him. Right, let's make the ballsy play and go into Darmanitan. Defog. Ah, I see. Well, that's fine too. He could always go for an Earthquake predicting... Sorry, into Crobat predicting the Earthquake. But he doesn't. He stays in with the Empoleon, and that is good. That is good stuff. 1 down, 5 to go. Bit of a risky play on my part. Well, that's his Defogger gone. So if I can now get Aggron in on maybe the Golbat, perhaps the Umbreon, then some work could be done. The Earthquake here I think is coming, so let's go into Golbat. Yeah, that's not happening today, my friend. And now nothing wants to take a Toxic. Now that his Steel type is gone, he has the Ice Shard. That's interesting. Of course, he's an offensive build. I wonder what his 4th move is. Seed Bomb, perhaps? I think they get that. Head Smash. There's another thing they could get. I'm just going to Roost. He's not going to go for... Oh, did you see this coming? No, he just goes for the knockoff. Gets rid of my Violite. Okay, I see you, Donphan. I see you. Let's Brave Bird. Why the hell not? He has the Ice Shard. Should have roosted. Should have roosted. I don't take it out. That's so desperately unfortunate. Toxic takes him out. Now he probably is going to go into the Crobat just to guarantee the KO. That's what I'd do. I don't know if I outspeed Ampharos. There are things I do outspeed. Ampharos comes in. His max speed is 229. Is he invested is the question I ask. I don't know, gang. This one's tough. let's roost and hope that I outspeed. He's Mega. Mega is slower. He's probably not invested. That's not so bad. Dragon Pulse. This isn't ideal. I wonder what he's predicting there. Probably the old Roserade. Bugger it. Let's just get a Toxic on this thing. Now he T-bolts. That's okay. I can go into something to deal with this. This electric dragon. Let's see. What do I want to go into to deal with this? What indeed? Again, I'd quite like my rocks up. Oh, it'd be better to bring him in on the Crobat for that purpose. Okay, let's think now. I mean, Dom will outspeed. Dom will outspeed, but now he knows I have the Earthquake. So I'd rather think he's going to go into the Crobat. That's what I suspect. Because he's seen the Earthquake already. But does anything want to take a big hit from this? He might stay in, predicting the Flare Blitz. No, he's going to go into the Crobat, as I suspected. I think a few of my tabs might have come up at the bottom there, for which I apologise. Now, this thing has 394 speed, that's faster. I can, of course, just go into my boy Aggron. Aggron can do the damage against this thing. And I will just get up my rocks. I think he's just going to use... No, he's going to Confuse Ray again. No Confuse Raying for you. Not happening. I refuse to allow it. Now I'm Dragon Tailing. I forgot this thing had Confuse Ray. Should have parried it first turn, really. But he goes into the Umbreon. I don't want to parry on this. I want a Toxic. No more confusion. Get out, Umbreon. Into the Crobat once again. Now I'm going to Thunder Wave him. Go on, go for Confuse Ray and let me break out. Make my day so that I can paralyse this goddamn Crobat. Yes? Oh, Bane. Bane, you can do better than this. Alright, Dragon Tail. Hope he U-turns. Ugh. I do not like Confuse Ray. I do not like it. There's Umbreon. Can't snap out Confusion either. That's a shame. That is a shame. But Bane's outliving its usefulness rapidly here. So, he Heal Bells. That's very unfortunate, but I can get that Dragon Tail off again. And it's the Chestnut this time. I'm going to keep Dragon Tailing. If he wants to go... I wonder what fighting move this thing gets. I forget. Hammer Arm. That's fine. I do no longer have my my Golbat, which is a bit of an issue. But I do have Alakazam. Umbreon. Umbreon is not active. Showdown. What are you doing? What are you thinking? Roserade is not going to be that useful. Really. Let's go into Dom. Hit something with a Flare Blitz. If he goes into the Ampharos, so be it. Spiky Shield, of course. Oh, well, I didn't see that coming. Bugger it, I don't care. If he wants to go to Ampharos, he can go to Ampharos. This is still going to hurt, I don't care. How bulky and resisted this hit is, it's still going to hurt Mega-Ampharos, I would wager. It's the Umbreon, I think this is going to die. Get up out, Umbreon. Get up out. Now I imagine the Ampharos comes in. Possibly that was his thinking too, that Ampharos might be able to take one, but I doubt it takes two. Even a resisted hit, because Dom is just that powerful. Yeah, there's the Mega-Amphi. Okay. Do I go into Roserade as fodder? Do I go into the Penguin? No, I'm going to go into Roserade as fodder. Sort of pseudo fodder. I can take a hit from this thing. Yes, I knew I could. I can probably take a Dragon Pulse, you know. Crobat is there. I'm just going to go for Sludge Bomb. And do huge amounts of damage. Yes, Poison Ivy. Putting in the work. That is the power of Specs Roserade. That did a good amount of damage for a neutral hit. Now Alakazam can just lock himself in on Psychic, really. And I think that's probably going to be a good game. Yeah, I think so, you know. Crobat will outspeed. But, of course, Alakazam is Sash. No, he realises. He realises it's not going to happen. So there we go. This team forcing all those forfeits. I think, you know, I'm going to keep it to 2 games, about 20 minutes per episode of this series. Not everyone gets to have a chance, but I'm liking these teams, and if I like a team, I will probably use it in a session. You've already seen this team from the battle last week with Monochromium on Wednesday, I think that was. And it's a great fun team. Puts in a lot of work, and Polion, I think, did the square root of bugger all. But Golbat, we all love Golbat, takes hits like a champion. Mega-Aggron actually did some good work, and Specs Roserade, try it out, it's awesome. But yes, that's going to be it from this video. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Theme Thursdays, and remember, you suggest the theme, I will make the team. That's it from me, hope to see you next time. Laters.